Duck, duck, goose, found a pussy in a dollar bin. Guess you forgot your galana bin. Can't get loose, get your guts, got your tongue again. Rope burn on your hand, are you numb? I can go, but you drip medication. Murder man, I can deal with everything. Every night, I can make it illegal. And that's what they, that's what they do. Stood by your side through all of the lies, watching you cry for me. Get on your knees, apologize please. No, why don't you die for me? Call me the king, ruler of things. Give me that diamond ring. Get on your knees, apologize please. No, why don't you die for me? I can go, but you drip medication. Murder man, I can deal with everything. Every night, I can make it illegal. And that's what they, that's what they do.
tanks. He is the hero. Yevny. Oh dear. Showing the back to Ambition. Oh no, he received a shot. Now he's a one shot. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yevny. Can he survive? It's the $1 million question now. Can he survive? He race. Oh my god. Oh no, he found a whoopsie! He found a no! Oh no! Good evening everyone, we are back with the final Proof of Skill tournament, day 8, we are on day 1, and it's going to be the 8th Proof of Skill tournament. We are following the once again, Proof of Skill tournament is summarized as follows. All games are played the best of 3 series, that is whichever team wins the first 2 matches will win the fixture. The format is a single elimination knockout stage with a match for 3rd place. The tournament is seeded by the average win rate of the 7 best players in the team, and that figure can be found on the website, not in the game. And a team can earns a number of cups depending on where they finish. A leaderboard ranks the teams in a descending order of cups. The top 8 would advance to the Winter Season Championship, and the 9th to the 16th place would advance to the Challengers Tournament. One Proof of Skill tournament is spread out across 2 consecutive days, with the first day being at most 16 teams in one group. We are seeing 26 teams tonight, and the second day that amounts to 8 teams for tomorrow. All games are played in the supremacy mode. The team we're following tonight, DUR, has already earned 4,099 cups. They can earn as many as 5,197 cups, and we will see if that's the case. Proof of Skill tournaments are held on every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday, Sunday. Tonight will be the last of the Proof of Skill tournaments, and next week we will start with Winter Season Championship from the 23rd to the 28th of February, and the Challengers at the same time as well. And I will see you all there, hopefully, in the Winter Season Championship. It's I am scheduled to follow Winter Season Championship, so hopefully we'll see you all there. And schedule for tonight, we'll start off with the round of 16 at 7 PM in Hong Kong time. And the roster is not this roster. I am sorry. I have to make a roster. I'm going to create one as soon as possible. But GSM is streamed by Blitz, and DUR is streamed by me. My top 8 guests tonight probably would be quite wrong, but we have Feast, GB, DUR, TBD, Cats, RN, HLV, and Entity as my final top 8 guests. From last Friday, I believe. We are now through to the final Proof of Skill tournament. Even I get wrong with my final prediction, so take it with a grain of salt to get too hung up about that. So, we're looking at Group 1 with HLV through to the quarterfinals already. UI against King, ID versus ELG, and G versus Fict, Feast against either DTG or BB, and GSM against E4D and DCGTM, DCGTB. We are seeing Group 2, the group we are following. Actually, we are loading. Oh, it's not freezing. It's going to log into my Asia account. It's still loading for some reason, which is not good. Yep, I think the assistant is not working. We're just going to restart that then. Hello, Seek. Let's see if the website has it. Maybe I can show you from this. Nope, it's not showing anything. Yeah, you're only watching it. Okay, there we go. I think something is wrong a little bit with assistant tonight. It's quite buggy. So unfortunately, I have a peek. We have Calm versus whoever that is in the round of 16, and DUR will be facing them in the next round, in the quarterfinals. So fortunately, I don't know what is happening with assistant. Website isn't even loading the bracket at all. So I have to give you the roster for DUR as soon as possible. So if you can bear with me for a moment, I will be back very soon. Okay, not that piece is the captain of the team. We also have okay, Mkitala, okay. Rina. And we have Aegis Hibiki. I am your giant Aqua Chan. Sayu JP. I'm your Jaiko Saren Chan. And then we have Sausage Junkie, which is a 100% win rate count. Not nice. Don't know why I have to use it tonight. You're probably safe and sound already, so don't know why I have to do that. But anyway, can't judge because a lot of clans are doing that as well. That's to say. Do I have to go for every clan here that uses 100% win rate count? But anyway, because EXO is also using that. Calm, however, isn't using 1 to 9, which is to my surprise. They said because they weren't playing with 10 people all the time, most of the time actually, and this is the first time they claimed that they have all 10 people playing tonight. So good for them, actually, huh? I really like that. I really like that they have enough people, 10 players to rotate to play tonight. So hopefully, they also claim that that is the active caller that they are missing. So we might see some really phenomenal results from Calm tonight. And against DUR, it's definitely a must-win for DUR. I mean Calm, because they're still looking to secure a place in the top 8, and so far their performance in the previous skill tournament hasn't been the best so far, so they really need to step up a lot more tonight in order for them to stand a chance in the top 8 and hopefully in the winter season championship, where it's going to be very difficult opponents for them. So let's go back once again with the lineup of DUR. We still have a lot of time, so we can do it right now. Yeah, failed to load data according to Wargaming. There we go. We have data once again. Hold on, There we go. This is the lineup for DUR. We have Notapiece, Huke, OK, Mukatala, OK, Urida, Igasabiki. I am your Giant, Aqua Chan, Serio JP. I am your Jaiko, Saren Chan, and Sausage, Junkie. Stream looks pretty nice actually. I think it's not like yesterday where it was very laggy. I don't know what's happening. Yesterday the upload speed is consistently low for no good reason. I restarted my computer, updated my computer. I can run a speed test. Yesterday it was around 3 megabytes per second, obviously because it has really low upload speed. The stream quality suffers a lot, and glad that actually yesterday Fujit streaming the same exact thing with me, and I think both Fujit and I had a really long and good talk. I hope if you stayed for the entire talk, and I hope kind of learned, I hope you learn as much as I do about being an influencer and also community, and treating the community. Yeah, it's hovering around 8 to 9 megabytes per second the upload speed, so it's really nice. The game won't start until like 30 minutes after, so you see me chilling really nicely. Yes, it's really good upload speed tonight, so there we go. Oh, thank you, Seek and Destroy. Do remember to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because both ENT and HLV have qualified to the top 8 already. The top 4 tonight is merely doing exhibition matches. They don't have to play really hard, because there is no good purpose to do so. So I think they will probably try some new strats, so maybe they would play their fringe players. So I think if you're through to the top 8, absolutely try something new. This is a good opportunity for you to do so, because it won't affect your qualification to the next stage at all. So really, I hope these 4 clans tonight will use the opportunity to try something out, and hopefully that will help you in building a bulk of strategies for the Winter Season Championship. So let's insert where the bracket tonight. I mean, for the number of cops. I think Feast. I think Feast is in group 1, isn't it? Yes, it's in group 1. I think they're still using the player here, the 90.91%. I think they don't need to use it. They're already through. I mean, they can drop it, but anyway, they're using it anyway. Low are the ENT. ENT are potentially against cats. Yeah, so it's gonna be hard. Cats already through. Oh, cats. Actually, I promised to stream tonight, so that's why you're seeing DUR here. It was a very long agreement before. This was an agreement ago. An agreement long ago, so that's why I'm streaming DUR. But tonight, EU server, I am lucky to be allocated to BPS. It's a really interesting one, because BPS are not in top 8, but they are looking like a top 8 team. So following BPS tonight, we're going to see if they are going to be in the top 8 in the end, and I think we will share as much joy as they will if they finally are in the top 8. So wow. GSM. Yeah, I think the matchups are very good tonight. Unlike except GB. GB is just a little bit unfortunate. I think. DPG. Oh, it's our playing tonight. It's playing tonight. IE Esmon Salmon is playing tonight. IE is playing tonight. So the leaderboard will look like this now. Okay, so currently we are looking at these 8 clans. DUR, GSM, GB, RN, Cats, Calm, E4D, and EA. Possibly both E4D and EA. Their chances in securing top 8 is pretty slim. DUR and GSM are pretty much settled in the top 8. GB is a clan that is in trouble because they have a really tough draw in the quarterfinals. They are only 1,100 cups away from the 9th place, so if both RN, Cats, and Calm qualify tonight, GV might be in trouble. If they don't qualify, if they don't win against Team ID, then they are in some sort of trouble. I do believe the GSM are pretty safe, so I think they just need to win their games in the quarterfinals, and they should be looking to secure a spot in the top 8. Meanwhile, RN must absolutely beat Low. Although Low got beaten by PGMT in the 7th previous skill tournament, that could just be a freak result. We never know if Low is going to play really well, but we also know Low is out for the Winter Season Championship, but they can spoil the party. They can absolutely do that. They have the right to do that. You cannot blame them for doing that. Let's see if it's going to be the case, but I would hate to see that happening personally. But I mean, I'm not biased against Low, but then you know, RN played really hard. Worked really hard for this tournament, and they had a really nice run of games in the 6th previous skill tournament, and 7th was quite unfortunate for them. Let's see, because it's very important, and none of these clans here would like to mess up. Particularly GB. I think GB would be very unlucky. They got feasted twice in the last 2 previous skill tournaments, and now we are seeing ID as the quarterfinal, as the opponent for the quarterfinals. I do think GB is a top 8 team. I think there is no questions about that. If they are out of top 8, that is really because of the MM. It's not because they are not doing well. Although there are some games that they should have won, like E4D, they should have won some of these games there. But then they have proven that they've beaten some of these clans in the top 8. And I think they deserve there's a spot there, in my opinion. Cat support. And I think this is going to be really tense. As you can go back to the draw here, Cats against either ENT and RI. Cats have the highest difficulty though. ENT is looking stronger and stronger, but they are also a new team. So Cats, I think they are more experienced than ENT, and that will be interesting to watch. It's still winnable for Cats, but ENT has become a lot more stronger than before. And I mean, Juicy was in Cats before. I mean, now he is in ENT. I think this is going to be, I don't know. It's like when you leave the old team, and then you go into a new team, and then you face your old team again. That kind of indifferent feeling. It looks like a reunion. It feels like a reunion, but it feels a little bit weird at the same time, because you left them in the first place, or maybe you got kicked in the first place, and then you are, and then now you're a new clan facing your old clan. So I mean, this is a very interesting feeling. I think this is not just limited to professional esports. We are also talking about football. Football it's quite common about this, but then we're seeing RN. I think RN has one of the easiest run here. Low, I think they are very consistent. So some days they can be really good, but some days they can be absolutely bonkers, and then you don't know what's going on with them. But I do think RN, this is a must win for them. If they don't win, they can't be out of top 8. But I hope they are in the top 8, because they really fought hard for that. And we are seeing E4D, they still have a remote chance they can pull off a surprise against GSM, but even if they have done so, they have to beat Feast as well, and potentially win the finals, and I mean they have a lot of cups to overcome, and I'm not sure if beating GSM would be enough for them actually. So they have to do more than just beating GSM here tonight. And we saw the stream, we followed E4D in the 7th previous Q tournament. They lost against DUR 1-2, which is tough one for them to take. And that really puts, I mean, they started off really well, only to kind of burn out in the later stages of the previous Q tournaments. I think E4D being quite a new clan to this top 8 scenario. I think a lot of consideration, a lot of thinking will be about how they can sustain a season, because they started off really well. They showed us some really exciting moments and really good team play, but they didn't last really long, to be honest with you. And I think the 7th previous Q tournament, they went really avant-garde and tried to emulate what CIS server has been doing, but I think they kind of lack the experience in doing so. So I think kind of the Challengers tournament, they probably want to work out how to evolve that strategy with these strategies, and how to deal with map breathing, basically dealing with information, because I think this is the part where they are not good at, in my opinion, during the 7th previous Q tournament. We'll never know. And while finally we are missing, yeah, I think Cats and we've talked about Calm this one. We don't know if Adaptive Color will make them a lot better, but they have to beat Cab 1, which is not a bad clan at all. It's currently in the top 16. I think they should be safe in the top 16 anyway. And EXO are looking really close to overtake UI. It's a clan that wants to be in the top 16. I think the only group result is that they have beaten Low to 0, but that's the only result they have done against any other top 16 teams above them. I think they started off the first previous Q tournament really well, and then fizzled out pretty much, and then went back to kind of floating around the top 16. And EXO can potentially overtake them, but EA needs to beat them first. EA, they still have a very small chance. They should beat Cats as well, and Cats should beat EA, basically. EA, would they end up in the top 8 tonight? Unlikely, hugely unlikely. They are more than 2,000 cups away, so I think at one point maybe their fate is sealed during tonight. So even if they do really well, maybe it isn't enough for them to get into the top 8, which is really sad considering EA has some really good moments, but then the inconsistency really hurts them actually. And Calm, if they beat against my stream will end. And but it's good for Calm, because Calm they want to be in the top 8. I think the 100% win rate count really helped them. Their past performances haven't been really satisfactory in my opinion. Really, I mean the last two, maybe the last 1 or 2 skill tournaments, they have performed a lot better. And with now 10 players in the team that we use, that could be a different Calm team we are seeing, so we will never know. Well, everyone's saying, everyone's having their preferences, but I think what you want to be following closely tonight would be RN, Cats, and Calm. These 3 clans are the 3 clans that you want to follow really closely. And GV are on the ropes though. They are both Cats by more than 1k of cups, so that means Cats would need to do really well tonight and also tomorrow. Great, so I think we still have a lot of time left. I think we already have results already through, so let's see. Okay, so how would I say Asia's teams compare to the other servers? I think Asia server still needs a lot of improvement, a lot of room for improvement, because I think basically they are not at STU, not as not as sharp in terms of making decisions and getting a good formation and the focus fire. Isn't really their best. Isn't really their best actually. I mean, a lot of team play factors for Asia teams. I do think they have a disadvantage amongst a lot of teams in all other servers. So, however, now Asia server, now the competitive scene is growing really quickly here. In the last few months. I do think that Asia server is a server that you need to keep an eye on. I think with the competition we see, I think it's really healthy competition. I haven't really heard any negative news on any clans here, apart maybe some one or two. But really, we don't see any widespread controversies concerning sportsmanship and something sportsmanship and something like that. So if this healthy environment continues and if we are seeing healthy competition amongst all the clans in Asia server, I do think they can grow a lot this year, and with more coverage on the Asia server, and I think with the teams here having more access to how other teams play on other servers, I think you can. I mean, I am streaming both EU and A server as well. I think with the amount of tools they're provided, I think it's a lot more than before. So, and also I think the Blitz International Cup is a really good experience for Asian clans as well, because they are allowed to scrimmage against other clans in different regions. And I think this experience for these clans already have given them a lot of experience and lots of insight and lots of intel. So I'm really looking forward to Asia server. I hope they are going to grow a lot more this year. And I think the first server they need to overtake will be the NA server. But they would need a lot more effort to overtake Rain though. But they certainly have the opportunity to overtake some of the top 8 clans on the NA server, or even top 4 actually. So Asia server is a server to watch, and I do think they have what it takes. I do think most of them have really good attitude. I think most of them are humble, are willing to learn, are willing to work really hard. We don't see that a lot in other servers though. And Asia server, we have a lot of clans that are having really good attitude. So maybe I haven't followed the Asia clans closely enough, but this is the impression I'm getting from the Asian from these clans here. So long may that continue, and really hope that the environment is still as healthy as it is, or even healthier. Well, I mean, the EU server is kind of a shame, not really a shame, it's just kind of a mess, really, in terms of the environment we are seeing. And NA server, I haven't fully delved into that, so I can't tell, but EU server recently has been a little bit disappointing for me. I'm not going to name anyone, but the environment hasn't been the best here, and I think it's something that I think EU server needs to work on as well. Hopefully, I mean, the attitude and also the the kind of how they kind of not treat, but like work with other clans, which I think something that I think EU server would need to be careful of, because if you don't have a really good community, that would mean you probably won't have. That means the chances of having healthy competitions might be lower. So here we go. Hello, Starzone. I'll just say hello to everyone. LV, Cloud, Percy, Carly, Snow, Izzy, Mercury, a lot of others. So if we're looking at some of the results already, I think 15 viewers. So thank you very much. I hope you don't mind me babbling about stuff about different servers. Do ask me questions if you want to. I'm happy to answer them one by one. Apart from talking about certain clans, about their about my views about some of their actions, which is something that I will try to refrain from talking, because I'm aware that how much of influence I can have on the audience. and that is something that I have to be really careful. And so I would, so avoid asking me about certain clans, certain actions, which not really. I have to. I probably we have to be really careful about my wordings, and can't be very blunt there, because that, I mean, they can always refer to me as kind of the spokesperson, which might sound narcissistic, but that is what it is as a YouTuber, which you're streaming against a lot of audience there. You have to be really careful of what you say. Basically, it's not that I am narcissistic. It's not that I think I am popular, but it is that from what I have observed so far, the words from the tournament streamers do have a big impact to kind of the community. So not just me, other streamers as well. So just quit talking, but for a moment. Just going to reload the groups here, because I think all games are finished. We are seeing DUR versus Calm. RN still playing against NCRs apparently. It has gone into a tiebreaker, which is interesting. Cat against RI. So ENT is knocked out. Oh dear me. It's an upset though. I don't know how they got knocked out, but that is really interesting. But they are through to the top 8 or anyway, so it doesn't matter. So, Cats against RI. This is going to be interesting. EA against EXO. So Cats have a really good chance of beating RI tonight. So, oh my goodness me, this is a big twist, I must say. Group 1, we are seeing HLV versus Kang. So Kang has beaten UI. UI is in deep trouble. EXO can overtake them tonight if they win against EA, but if they don't, they will not overtake UI. So this is an important match for EXO, obviously. HLV against Kang. HLV should be able to beat Kang, but I mean, if they don't, it still doesn't matter, because HLV are through to the quarterfinal, to the Winter Championship already. ID against GV, and BB lost to DTG. DTG are through. They are going to face Feast. Oh my goodness me! E4D lost to DCGTB. Oh my goodness me! Oh, finally, DCGTB. I think maybe I put too much expectations on you, but you finally made a breakthrough, and I feel really happy for you guys, DCGTB. I think you guys are really learning. I think you guys have a lot of potential, but I think beating E4D is a really good start. Against GSM. I really wish you guys all the best, and I really hope to see a much stronger DCGTB. Maybe you can be the next E4D for the Asia server, apart from that, a little bit in the final stages, but I feel really happy, pleasantly happy for you. I really wish you guys all the best. I hope you guys can go far. RN still playing against NCR. I don't know what happened to RN there. They're still playing apparently. Naval Frontier and then Camp Steer. And what about our games though? Let's look at the maps first. Calm. Middlework twice, and then we are with Vineyards as a tiebreaker map. They have beaten Cam 1-2-0, so that's really good for them. So if we can update the leaderboard for you now, so it's going to be ID, GV, Low are through, ENT are out. Sadly, Karma through, E4D are out. Sadly, RN is RN through. Well, that is a very important match. Well, I don't know why it always just becomes. Oh my goodness me. RN lost to NCR 1-2. Oh my goodness me. I think they are surely going to be overtaken tonight. This is a big upset here. I think we always Asia server always goes into an anticlimactic situation. We already saw E4D out, RN out, so that leaves Cats. They have everything they have here to overtake RN tonight. I really feel sorry for RN, but losing against NCR. It's something that is not in the, something that is not part of the plan. That is to say, don't know what happened though. So we're saying Kane are through, so congratulations. EA through, UI are out. EXO are through, obviously. Cat1 are out. IE, I haven't seen IE here. IE are out, so IE and RI are through. DTG are through, and Salmon are out. Hello, Mangolingo. Congratulations to you guys here. Well, so already we are seeing a big upset. RN losing to NCR. This is really interesting stuff. But if we now change, if we now update the leaderboard, do we see any more clans getting knocked out? Nope. Cats have to qualify. Obviously, if they qualify, they will overtake RN. And we are very sure that GV would not be over. We are very sure that I mean E4D are out, obviously, which means now they're eliminated. E4D are eliminated from the previous from the Winter Season Championship. So that leads to only Cats, Calm, and EA still in the running here. E4D are out for tonight, and EA, will they be through to tomorrow's games? We'll see. But this is still really interesting to watch, I must say. I mean, we are here for that, aren't we? Let's go for a replay. Oh, thank you, LV. Yeah, RN lost. I really have no idea what happened. Next KDS, I don't know. I don't think there is a conspiracy against RN here. You can talk all you want, but you cannot say for absolutely 100% that NCR is. I don't know what happened to RN there. Someone can someone tell me? Do they have enough players tonight? Because that is a clan they should be able to beat. I think it's very disappointing, but RN did say before that they are not even sure whether they have enough players for this season. So I think kudos to RN for making this far. But sadly, I think tonight probably if Cats do not make an upset, do not have an upset against RI, I think you guys should be through. I think you guys would be out. Sadly, really sad, because I do think you guys have made some big wins against other clans in the top 8. So sad to see you go. Really sad to see you go. Do I have time to play a replay? Because now the room should be up in 3 minutes. I'm just going to keep on talking and talking and talking and talking. Hope you don't get bored by me. So I think the final stage tomorrow will look a lot different than we are used to. Let's go get some container rewards from the containers. Right, so only 8 minutes remaining. So once again, I am following DUR. If you haven't known that already, E4D. So we are left with 3 clans still fighting for top 8, which are Cats, Calm, and EA. E4D are out, sadly. So DCGTB are now in. Are still out of the top 20. But we'll see what's going to happen tonight. This is interesting. Oh, they're from Chinese server. I have no idea. I think this is the first time they showed up. Okay, this is interesting to know. Because yeah, one of them is from Chinese, but their win rates are not really good. Here, I'm not actually being biased against the win rates, but oh, once again, another Chinese clan migrating to Asia server. Well, it's just interesting anyway to know, but that will also render them ineligible, which let's not talk about the ethics or the sportsmanship be associated with that, but this is restart. But oh, well, anyway, we're seeing a Chinese derby then, if it's the case, and NCR against Lolo is also a Chinese speaking clan, I think. I think a lot of players are playing not in China. They are playing in different countries, if I remember correctly, but they have a common language of Chinese. So this is going to be an internal derby for both of them. Interesting to watch. We'll see. So the rumor should be up at any moment. I think just gonna wait for that to come up, and then we'll head into the room. And of me being a chatterbox, we're just going to show you the games as soon as possible. So there we go. Here we go. We are seeing Calm. People said that Manko is Japanese slang word which means one of the I think someone said it's a female sex organ, so a reproductive organ, that is to say, or kind of a slang way to say that. So so I think if I do not want to get demonetized, probably would go for mango instead, not because it's not that I'm censoring myself a little bit. It's because of the YouTube policy, which I have to the monetization policies, which I have to comply with. So I'm not going to cross the line here. Just going to say mango for now. Just going to say, but Calm are going with Clover and the Vickers Light, Drabadu in the E5, Drabadu Mint Latte in the T125, Mango in the Mouse, Halcyon in the. Is it the right pronunciation for that word? In the Crown Bargain, Idiot in the Vickers Light. I think the leader seems in it. Liquorized Dorop in the IS7 and Taichin in the T20 medium. They're still trying to show up because they're having difficulties in doing so. Joking, I think they will show up in the end. Middleburg is a map that it's pretty lopsided, I must say. You never see clans committing all the tanks to the city, based on the fact that it's quite hard to defend, especially when the B cap is very concealed and very close to the hillside. So if you take B, enemies need to go out of position in order to reset that cap, and by doing so, the rotation squad can set up a good crossfire, and then you're in trouble, and you have multiple lanes to defend. No good areas to make some good choke points. So in the end, I think Middleborough, if you commit all the tanks into city, then you probably have a really hard time in winning this, unless you go for a mouse spam, which it's pretty obvious already, and I think the enemies will just work out how to pincer you in the end. But if you don't use a lot of mouse on over the city, about why would you go to city in the first place? So lots of action will be happening over the area. North spawn will give you an advantage over the south spawn in terms of spotting. You can get your tank into this position, maybe a Vickers slide, and you can get a lot of spots of for tanks crossing into the hillside there. Not that advantageous though in this position. You probably can't spot anything, so you have to go beyond that, or you can go past through that and ETC like that. That will give you spots in the end. So, but that is also more risky. So North spawn will give you a slight edge in this respat. But now DUR has showed up. We're seeing not a piece in the ice fall alongside Sarah Chan, UK in the Crown Bar footage stream on TV, lol. I thought my stream, I don't know. I'm not going to judge. So we are seeing UK in the double crown bargains alongside I Am Your Giant, yeah, and I Am Your Jaiko in the Batchat 25T. Urena in the T175 and Aqua Chan T22 medium Sarah Chan IS4 with set already. Eager's Hibiki on the subsponge. I don't know why I don't see the subsponge on the EU server. It's strange, but it is what it is. Comgo with an i7. They have a mouse though, but only one mouse. Doesn't mean that they are going all to city. So I think we're going to see a lot of action on the hillside. The mouse is going to be really important though. Would be the one to receive a lot of hits and a lot of attention. I hope that the calm strategy is based on that, with the mouse being the center of attention. Hopefully to trap DUR to rush the mouse. I see a lot of clans on Asia rushing the mouses, but usually that would give the other team the opportunity, the time they desperately need to rotate and shut you down. This is what a mouse is supposed to do. It has a lot of hit points, it has a lot of armor, it's supposed to slow you down in the rotation, and if you give them time to rotate you out and kill your tanks there, this is what a mouse is meant to do. And this is why you should never ever focus the mouse, unless the mouse is being careless, or you both are in a holding situation, but and then you absolutely can shut down the mouse. I mean, there is no reason for you not to do so, but when you are doing a rotation, when you're rushing, absolutely you don't want to rush the mouse, unless it's very far at the front and unless you're holding. But absolutely, we're seeing most of the tanks are going onto the hill side. Calm committing 3 tanks into city, so they are splitting their forces here. Clover is there to get some spots up, but only spotted up Huke and not Peppi's. Aqua Chan hasn't spotted up anyone yet. Blue team, Calm, is trying to capture Ace. They have spotted up the T22 as well. B is also getting captured by I Am Your Jaiko in the back chat. Licorice Drop might be able to. Oh dear. I Am Your Jaiko is getting reset though. He is in trouble. Calm is not pushing it out. He's trying to run away. He is in deep trouble. Got double tapped. There, Calm. Has a solid hit point pool lead now. I Am Your Jaiko is in loads of trouble, but will DUR push their line up to rush these tanks here? Tai Chan is spotted. Aqua Chan will be looking to put a good shell here. Yes, that's the case, but they have a lot of forces behind. Calm can use this opportunity to shut down Aqua Chan here. Urena is in loads of trouble, but they need to push their line up to shut down Tai Chan. I don't know why Tai Chan is trying to get a little bit too aggressive. I don't know. Both teams made some questionable plays here, but Calm has already rotated their forces back to support Taichen and so on. UK may be getting a lot of shots here though. Urena is getting shot at. B is trying to be captured by Mango, but it's not going to help. UK is getting shot at. Calm has a lot of advantage right now. They look really solid here. DUR will be losing hit points and will also lose the cap B here. Urena unable to reset now. I Am a Giant getting a shot at. This is not going to be a good news for DUR. They really need the shots in. I Am a Giant taking a lot of hit there. This is really, oh dear, grim for DUR at the moment. They're trying to shut down Drabado, but Drabado dropped the reactive armor. Double Ice Force does not have good DPM, so I think their focus has turned into Halcyon. DUR is still trying their best to find the right time to focus. Oh dear, Aqua-chan bounces onto Halcyon, and I think Halcyon is just a one-shot. There we go. I am going to be late for school, cliche. I don't know, but actually Calm is actually not doing very well in terms of pip push sharing and also conserving hit points. DUR still now have a slight hit point advantage. It's not a certainty that Calm has this in the back though. A is now getting captured by Calm's versus Saran-chan full health. I don't know why he's the tank for that cap. DUR still has loads to play for. You do not want to focus the mouse here. Mango puts a really good shell here. Clover is going to shut down Aqua-chan. This is 4 versus 4. Still loads to play for. Not have peace. It's not going for that mouse. He's ignoring the mouse. He's going for Clover potentially. Licorice drop will be the next focus for DUR. DUR might be in trouble here now. Ivy Jaiko is still relatively healthy. That Batcha could do a lot of amazing stuff. Fukai looks to put another good shell into the I7. He dies peacefully with Licorice drop. That was a very low roll from Saran-chan. He's dropped the Adrenaline, but he's going to take a shot potentially. Saran-chan would need to kill off Licorice drop, and he does. Calm is really close to winning this one here. They got 880 cap points. They also killed Not Have Peace. Oh dear, are they able to kill off one tank before Calm is able to win this one by caps? Calm, what a game that was. Oh dear, with that miss, I think Calm is surely going to win this one. Calm will win the first one here. Thank you, Sanko. Make sure you leave a like if you haven't already. Thank you for that. There we go, we are seeing DUR with 4 tanks doing more than 2k and Calm, 3 tanks doing more than 2k. Idiot doing 4k, a really massive game for Calm. They look to be strategically stronger, I don't know, than DUR. DUR just basically have to react to situations that I Am Jaiko, being hesitant in running away, also not careful enough in getting that cap there. I think lost him the game in the end. But DUR absolutely didn't do too poorly, but Calm simply did better in the first game, and this is going to be really hard for DUR here. They really need that win. But Calm desperately needs to win against DUR. It's very important. They're still really close. And I don't know what's going to happen. This is going to be amazing. This is going to be interesting to watch. DUR going with double IS4s by Not Have Peace and Saran-chan, who came in T110E5 alongside Urena. I Am Your Giant in the Crown Bargain, but I Am Your Jaiko in the Victor Sled, Aqua-chan in the T22 Medium. Calm is going for Idiot in the IS4, Clover in the Victor Sled, Dramadu in the T110E5, Mango in the Mouse, Halcyon in the Crown Bargain, Licorice the Rock in the T110E5, and Tai-chan in the T22. Absolutely, DUR needs to stop making some of the mistakes there, but both teams haven't. I don't know. Calm did better with their strategies, but absolutely haven't done the best in terms of conserving hit points and focus fire. DUR as well. That is to say, so both teams need to do better the next one. But DUR has to do a lot better than Calm needs to, in my opinion, in order to win the next one. Match point Calm. It's still really close to call. And we are with DUR on the north spawn, Calm on the south spawn, DUR red team, Calm blue team. Calm has a slight hit point pool advantage, Mango back in the mouse, so that is going to give Calm a lot of hit points to work with. I Am Your Jaiko, let's follow him. I Am Your Jaiko in the Victor's Light. He's going to swat up the tanks. Oh, he's going to spot a lot of tanks. A T110E5? Calm, what are you doing there? ARWV is resisting shooting. Oh, he's going to shoot. Good shell into Drabado, but I have no idea what the T110E5s are trying to achieve here. Now that T110E5s, Drabado has lost some hit points. Licorice the Rob might get spotted by ARWV. Nope. Licorice the Rob sticks really close to the red line here, but Calm just dropped unnecessary hit points in this situation. Very questionable strategy at the start with the T110E5s near the spawn. Maybe they have trouble in loading into the game, but this is what it is. This is a very very important game, however you want to call. But this is a game that both teams need to win. Both teams are not safe in the top 8 yet. Although relatively safe, but this is not the time for them to throw. So now DUR is going for C. Calm once again has a cap points. And Calm are stationing near the hill. You can see now most of the tanks are there. Now the medium tanks, they split up. Mango, Aqua Chang is, oh, that was a good hit there. A temporary fire, but that was extinguished. Aqua Chang getting shot at by Calm's forces. ARWV going for A. And he's going to get to cap there, but they know Aqua Chang hasn't gone into A, so that at least they know there are 5 tanks potentially on C, so they might be looking for a push. Sooner or later, not happy might be in loads of pressure. But as we're receiving loads of pressure, Calm, I think they know that they have a tank advantage. They have tank advantage here. They're going to make a push there. I think Calm has made a good call here. I think DUR might be in some sort of trouble here. Would they? I mean, ARWV and Aqua Chang are very, very mobile here. ARWV puts a good shell into Mango, but he's not going to go for the bounce here. They are going to leave Mango deep down into the city side. But North Happy is getting absolutely wrecked, and he's down. Clover is dead. You can see now the medium tanks just downright ignoring the mouse. Aqua Chang, oh my god, he receives his fire. It's now going to be the focus fire. They are looking for Drabado, but some of the DUR tanks have another idea here. They're looking to shut down the T22. The focus fire from DUR isn't the best, but Urena is looking to shut down Drabado. And Tai Chan is looking to shut down Saren Chan, and Idiot kills Saren Chan off. But this is a very chaotic situation. Everything it's a dog's dinner here, basically. The disaster area we are watching here right now, it seems that it's having an advantage here. I think Calm with that mouse here being out of the game most of the time. I think this is what caused them to lose the game with Idiot now dead. It's now only 5 versus 3. A giant looking for Mango, is it? No. Is he going to slap Mango? No, he's going to be slapped by Mango instead. But finally, Urena and Huke dropped the reactive armor, and Urena puts a really good shell into House C. Oh, that was a big bounce, and B's now getting captured. Huke is in some sort of trouble. It's not over yet. 4 versus 3. DUR is getting 3 caps, even though if they don't, if they for some reason catastrophically lost a lot of tanks in a few seconds, they still have the caps to shield them, to act as a buffer. But this is looking real solid for DUR right now. Calm, although made a really good play there. I think the problem is the mouse. The mouse is there down below for most of the game here. Very, very slow. Not necessarily their fault there, but maybe if the mouse is closer to the hillside, or maybe has starts moving upwards more quickly, maybe Calm has a better fighting chances. But this is what happens when you have most of your tanks on the hillside. When you have a mouse going up the hill is going to be really, really hard. But we are seeing DUR with 4 tanks or more in 2K, Calm 3 tanks or more in 2K. Good idea, but maybe the wrong tanks for that particular purpose. But we are now heading into a tiebreaker. So we are now on Vineyards. We're going with DUR, potentially going with triple FB215Bs. But Calm, this is going to be the make or break game. They will be feeling a lot of pressure here, because the top 8 is in their hands though. If they don't win this one, they are out surely. Do we have results for some of the most important, some of the really important games here? We see. Let's go for EA. EA have won EXO 2-0, so EA still has a fighting chance here. And then let's go for Cats. Cats is still playing against RI, so potentially it has gone into a tiebreaker. Well, RI would be looking to break into the top 16 tonight, though. Then the top 8 tonight is really interesting, but once again, just like the autumn season, it has gone into it has become an anticlimax. It has gone into an anticlimax. We saw before Boone losing to HLV in the quarterfinals. We also saw KDS losing to Low in the quarterfinals, and that sends Boone into the top 8 instead of KDS. And we are potentially seeing all three except EA. The three clans I was saying that you should follow closely are already out. Cats are on the tiebreaker with RI, and finally we have Calm also on the tiebreaker. Everything could become an anticlimax here tonight. We can never know. We will never know. But we'll see Iron Giant in the Iron Giant in the batch chart. Double 3-2-1-5 beats by Iron Giant and Urena. North at Peace and Sarah Chan double IS4. Huke T110 Aqua Chan Vegas Slide. Calm. Let's go to Clover in the T22, alongside Taichan, Licorice the Rob in the ISO, Housey on the Crab Wagon. Clover getting spots up, but just going past, just ignoring B entirely. So that means Iron Giant in the back chat would not be resetting B. Good shot into Taichan nonetheless. But Iron Giant, Jaiko also gets shots at, so Calm apparently knows the strategy about resetting B. So they're ignoring that. I think that was a really bold call, but that's the right call. But we'll say Mango in the team with Teddy from alongside Idiot and also Drabado. Licorice drop might be, but he might be safe. We don't know because he is isolating himself a lot here. Licorice the Rob. Sarah Chan is looking from behind, but Mango is really low. I think Licorice the Rob is terribly isolated. Mango is dead. DUR is starting this really well. I think Calm, I think the adrenaline really hits them. I think the nervousness is starting to hit them because they're going to lose Licorice the Rob really quickly. Mango and Licorice the Rob, you have to question what happened to Calm in the last few seconds. Some really big questionable plays there, and Licorice the Rob is going to go down really soon. Oh no, that was a big bounce for Sarah Chan. Got saved by Huke. That kill was important. Jaiko is now dead. It's now 6 versus 5. Sarah Chan is going to be very low. Now B is also getting captured by Calm. DUR has more than 1k to hit point advantage. It's still anyone's game at the moment. Calm, although losing 2 tanks very quickly in succession. DUR is technically 2 tanks down because Sarah Chan is really low. Drabado is tracked and Halcyon. The Iron Giant is dropping the reactive armor, getting really aggressive. Iron Giant is looking for some tanks here to shoot. Idiot is going to be really low. This is really tense. Calm is really feeling the pressure, but they are barely hanging on to the caps they have. Idiot is now a 1-shot. I mean, look at Taichan is now getting rushed by DUR's teams. Taichan is now a 2-shot. Aqua Chan cannot fluff there. He fluffs that shell, and DUR is still looking to put a foothold. Idiot is now dead. Sarah Chan is now dead. 5 versus 4. Calm still struggling. Taichan is now dead, and DUR is looking to win this one. And they're probably going into the semi-finals. Calm still not giving up at this point. They still have a slight chance. They still have 2 caps, but with now Halcyon dead, 5 versus 2, you have to question whether Calm is able to make this one. They have to do 2 ammo racks at least. The Drama dropping the reactive armor, looking for a kill shot. Good shot into Urena, but I think he will be taken out really quickly. Clover is trying to shut down Army Giant, but I think Calm's hopes in the top 8 are over. And really big commiserations to you guys. You guys tried really hard, but DUR simply is a lot more dominant in this game. And well done to DUR. Calm, sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. But that leaves us to only EA's, and also we'll see about Cat's reason still in the running tonight. So really huge congratulations to the really big commiserations to Calm. GV has beaten ID. Oh my goodness me, GV. I think they are surely going to be in the top 8. We don't know what happened there. We can't say if it's a throw. We can only speculate. But GV, huge congratulations. That is a game that you definitely need to win, and you got that. No. HLV won against Kang, Feast against GSM. So Group 2, Cats. Cats! Oh my goodness me, that was a scare. Cats have beaten RI 2-1, I suppose. What? I think RI is a clan to look out for in the future seasons. They have made some really close results in this season. But commiserations to them, they will not be in the top 16. But so does EXO. UI are safe in the top 16. EXO are out of the top 16, despite using the 100% mirror account, which I think is, well, doesn't serve them any advantage at all in the end. Just like Shadow on the E server. So the top 8 for you, I mean, we now have Calm E4D out, so that means Calm E4D will not be finishing the top 8. That leaves us to Cats and EA still fighting for the top 8. GV with that win, I think that will seal the deal for them. So ID are out. We are seeing HLV are through, Feast are through, Low are through. Congratulations to Low. We are going to be facing Low in the semi-final. So Low, although they have no chance in the top 8, but they want a good performance. They want to show that they are a contender for winning the entire Challengers tournament, and hopefully they are going to show us tonight that they are still a capable team despite a shock exit in the 7th period school tournament against PGMT. Cats really given me a scare 2-1 against RI. They are going to overtake RN tonight. GSM are through, DUR are through, Calm are out sadly, Kang are out sadly as well. EA are through, and EXO are out with RI out, DTG out, DCGTV out. So here we go. 4, 5, 6, 4, 5. Here we go. The only 8 teams you're seeing tonight are HLV, GV, Feast, Low, Ian, Cats, GSM, DUR, and Calm. And if we now see if there are more teams qualifying to the next stage, we are still not. We are still with DUR, GSM, GB, and RN. Still in the top 8. Cats are surely going to be the top 8 because they have already qualified to tomorrow's games. That will give them around 600 cups more, so they will overtake RN tonight. And that leaves us to only RN whether they are going to earn more cups than Cats or any of the top 4 clans here. But they are on a very steep uphill battle here. Calm and E4D are out, so we are seeing RN provisionally out as well. We are seeing RN also out of top 8 as well, which is really sad to hear. So, oh my goodness me. A really huge congratulations to Cats for securing a top 8. Cats for potentially in the top 8. I do not think EA can overtake them potentially for tonight. So, hello Carly. Hi, nice to see you back. So here we go. So it's going to be DUR versus Low. So we also can generate a bracket for tomorrow's games. So tomorrow, there are only 8 teams. So the 8 teams we're going to be seeing will be as follows then. EA are here. Hello. Stop making dad jokes, Stinch. It's cliche. It's outdated. Come on. Come on. Why are you doing this? Hiya. So GSM, so both Fujin and I are still streaming. We stream different groups, so that's brilliant. There we go. DUR, top seeded team. Now we have HLV Cats Feast. Next we have GSM, GSM GB Low. And then we also have EA. Yep, FaZe has overtaken ID to become the #1 clan in for the previous skill tournament. So the bracket is as follows. Now, bear with me about this. So if I remove the power, the assistant here, and then I will change this one. This is not the right bracket. You're not following the NA server. I'm not following NA server tonight. Basically because I believe that the top is secure. So I'm sorry, but I'm not going to follow NA server tonight. So ignore the red bolts. I'm going to change that for tomorrow. So DUR is against EA tomorrow, and FaZe is against GSM, HLV against Low, and Cats against GV. You're a little bit late to the party, so 29 viewers, thank you very much. So, this is really interesting stuff. Cats, can they beat GV once again and go all the way through? But EA, they need to beat DUR, basically. There still remains a chance, but the chance of EA getting the top 8 is becoming becoming increasingly grim. They have to rely on other results to put them into the top 8, basically. But would that happen in the end? We will never know. So. So, we still have around 6 minutes remaining, so the room should be up really soon. So, my biggest regrets to RN, Calm, and Evil D knocked out and out of top 8 tonight. And Cats will overtake them, and I think the top 8 will be sealed by tonight. So top 8, so the clans who will be participating in the Winter Season Championship will be FaZe, ID, ENC, DUR, GSM, GB, and likely Cats, unless EA is able to pull something out of the bag. We would never know. So I think the room invite should be up very quickly. It's DUR versus Low. There we go. So we are on Alpha starts. So DUR would be very happy that they have gone through to the next round. They're still not safe in the top 8 yet. They're mathematically, Cats, mathematically, we see. I mean, Cats will overtake RN nonetheless, but will we see EA? I think DUR are through. I think DUR are through. I'm just going to make a calculation here. So EA now for 37,000 cups. We will see. We'll just do some calculation here. Asian server. Currently, we know that now we are now down to the semi-finals. So at most, EA can earn as many as 2,182 cups, which means they are still they can at most get into the 8th spot. EA, that is to say. So if Cat still has to win their games, so that basically means the GSM and GV are through. Yeah. So I think we can safely say. I can safely say. So there we go. I can safely say the GSM and GB are through to the Winter Season Championship. So huge congratulations to you guys. I hope you have a really nice evening and also tomorrow. Just chill. Don't be too don't get too worried. And Cats, EA just basically has to hope that Cats will lose all of their remaining games and they have to win all of their remaining games. So will that happen to Cats? We will never know. But EA at this point they have to rely on Cats to lose for them in order to be in the top 8. So let's change stuff. Nope, the Cats are not through yet. The Cats are not through yet, though they are very safe, but they are not through yet. EA can still overtake Cats. This is the main problem here. EA can still overtake. EA can still theoretically overtake Cats. So they're not through yet. Don't get too excited about that. So you have to, but then the Cats have to lose all their games. EA has to win all of their remaining games for that to happen. When that happen, this is going to be one heck of a previous skill tournament day. Would that happen in reality? Let's see. This is going to be really, really interesting. So Cats are not totally safe yet, although they are very, very safe. So I mean, I'm just going to get my overlays up to show up correctly. So this is the lineups for both teams. We are seeing DUR with Not Have Peace in the double ice alongside Huke, Eager Sipiki alongside Sarah Chan. In the double T125, I am your Jaiku in the mouse, I am your Giant in the T22 and Aqua Chan. In the Vicky slide, Lower going with JTFK with the double Crown Vagon alongside Yorigami in the Crown Vagon as well. Nightmare in the T110 E5 alongside Boon Ado. Centurion Action in the ice, 4 with Fury in the mouse, Fury Norman in the mouse, and 60 TP, Lewandowski Diego, and like a slide. Did I nail the name? Sayo JP is going to spectate, but DUR will be really elated about the performance against Calm previously. DUR cannot spectate, however, you only have 2 spots for spectating, for spectators. So that is what it is. Hello Archangel, how are you doing? Привет. Make one. Lol, what's a rose from? Oops. So the is on the north side, red team. Low, south side, blue team. This is going to be interesting to watch. Low, they really need to show that they are better than what they are. And I'm your Jaiko getting some spots up, but he spotted himself. So because like Lewandowski Ego has some good V range there. Aqua-chan, oh dear, potentially will be in loads and loads of trouble. He's sensing trouble, so he's going to run away. Good call there. If he, oh no, he might get a shot. He might get a shot from that ice fall. Will he take a shot there? Oh, what a miss! Oh, lucky Aqua-chan. But if he hesitates a second longer, I wonder how terrible, or how terrible of a situation he would be in. But not have peace on the second and some head, but A getting captured by DUR. C is going to be captured by Low, but so far two teams have chipped away the hit points of one another. So now C is getting shot, getting capped. What shot? It's not even an entity, but I mean a living entity. I mean Lewandowski Ergo is getting spotted, and I think it's like getting some spots in for Low, but he's looking to play in a little bit of a defensive mode. Interesting. I think Low has to be the one that needs to make a move, but with Lewandowski Ego being very idle in that position. Oh, Aqua-chan! Whoa, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh man. I think he opened the Pandora's box here. He's getting shut down by Low's forces for that big mistake here. I think he will be regretting making that move though. It's not a move that I think Aqua-chan would be proud of. They still have the cap points though, but they are now down by more than 2k of hit points, which is really not good. DUR in the mouse. Oh no, DUR needs to be passive. They really need to be passive. Them being a little bit too aggressive do not serve them good at the moment. Mouse might be the weak spot for Low, but absolutely, if they rush the mouse, they need to do something on the other side. DUR needs to play this really carefully here right now. Potentially, they might be down by more than 3k of hit points, and Low might be making use of this to shut down DUR's forces. But I'm your giant, getting some spots up, but also getting some hits there. Lewandowski Ego. Oh, spoiled out. I am your Jaiko. We're going to look at this. Let's head over to I am your Jaiko in that T22. Dealing with Low are really looking to shut down, trying to pincer, trying to isolate I am your Jaiko, but Lewandowski Ego is adding all of this. Really weird play here. That means I am your Jaiko is now freed up, unspotted. DUR needs to grasp every opportunity to shed away the hit points of Low, and Low needs to be careful not to be a bit too smug about the hit points, the amount of hit points they have. Low is trying to make a move onto DUR's spawn. DUR is still in some sort of trouble, but they still have hit points. But DUR is trying their best. They have done a lot better now. Iron Giant receiving some hits. Good idea to go back, but in theory Norman is now getting a cap there. Iron Giant needs to make a reset shot, but I think he is ignoring that entirely. But no, DUR has already made a move. I think that could be a good move from DUR. Lewandowski is trying to run away, but so does Bunado here. DUR needs to shut down the tanks. They need to do it now. B is now getting captured. Low will have the cap points and also the hit points that DUR damn push have stopped. I don't know, but they look a little bit confused in what to do. Aegis Sabiki needs to move in. Oh, Lewandowski Echo might be pulling a bad move here, but that was a terrible miss, terrible bounce onto Lewandowski Ego, and Aqua-chan is looking shut down. Lewandowski Ego, Low still with a lot of hit points. Oh, that was another bad track shot from Aegis Sabiki. Aqua-chan, oh my goodness me, this, oh my god, the nerves are really hitting them. Both Vacuous Light are now dead. Iron Giant with now Sarah-chan and North have peace dead. This means Low will win the first one. My goodness me. The very shaky start. I don't know if it's going to be their main strategy, having a shaky start and then doing the next two really well, but Low looking really strong. The Vickers Light and the 60, I think that should not have happened, but they have done really well in punishing Aqua-chan here, and you can see they're unable to put out a lot of damage. Low doing really well in this game, and they deserve to win the first one there, I must say. Good play onto B, putting piling pressure onto the mouse. You might ask where the mouse should have stayed there, and the tanks from there should have made the crossfire to support mouse instead of that mouse pulling back. So some really nervy gameplay from DUR here, but Low is now leading the first game. So we are seeing DUR going with Not Happy's alongside Huke in the double IS4, Eagers in the double T125 alongside Saren Chan, I am your giant in the mouse alongside Urena, Aqua Chan now in the T22 instead. Cloudy says predictions. And there we go. Low going with JTFK in the Kramwagen, Lewandowski in the Vickers Light, Boom Ardo in the T125 alongside Nightmare Centurion in the IS4, Urigami in the VK9050 and Fury in the mouse. I think Cloudy, you're jinxing there. What is better, E5 Kramwagen or IS4? Absolutely not IS4. Kramwagen or E5, I would go for E5. Basically, it has good armor overall, good mobility, and I mean the best mobility amongst all the three tanks you've mentioned there. I mean, still not best, but still, but that is enough to make a difference. Very good gun. I think that really separates E5 amongst the rest. DUR going with double barrels, just giving them a little bit of a slight edge in the hit points. Huke in the IS4 is looking for Lewandowski, who's spotted by Lewandowski. Can he land a shell into Huke though? Good shell from Lewandowski there. Oh my goodness me! So Feast just memeing at this moment. C is going to be captured by Low, and Huke is going to get A, and C is going to be captured. 2K is going to get us A here. Will he be reset by Lewandowski? It's not going to be the case. Yeah, I mean, they have no reason to play seriously, to be honest. They are through already. They are not throwing though. They're using meme strats, but they are not throwing, so they're using 5 VK90 into Vickers Light. Oh my god. Future is in for a treat there. And C is now getting captured by Low. Gosh. Oh my goodness me, a DUR with double mouses holding on B with DUR, A, and Saren Chan. Wow. What a... But upper shot, for some reason, has turned into Camstia, and you're seeing both teams just holding really nicely. Look at this. Beautiful line, beautiful coastline, beautiful mountain scenes. I mean, we can talk about how high the mountains are, how beautiful the scene is, despite my graphics being a little bit tragic. And you can see this factory. I think that factory has violated some of the environmental policies, and I think this factory needs to be shut down, needs to be punished by the government. I think this factory is just absolutely polluting the environment. That needs to be shut down. Okay, so for me being a little bit off topic here, I'm a giant trying to get B here. Not successful though. Low has tanks to shut down whoever is going to get B. And now we're seeing Lewandowski getting spotted at the far back. DUR is pushing the lineup, trying their best to get the map control. Low is fighting back though. Lewandowski Ego is now supported by Bernardo Bees. Once again, getting attempted to capture by Imajai, but unsuccessful. You can see the Krabwagons, VK90, and Nightmare all looking at B. Imajai, and don't try and get B again. You will not be able to do it. So that means they want to go for a push. This is what they're trying to go for. It'd be eager Ibiki's now getting shot at. I think he took a really bad shortcut there. That will hand Low the hit point pool advantage now. Low, they know that DUR is now rotating. Low is in control of the situation, but they are potentially getting wrapped around. They need to make a push onto not have peace in Urena and so on. Fury Norman's in loads of trouble. They are focusing their mouse. The DUR is now focusing their mouse. This is not part of the plan, I must say. But Low has played this really well. They are looking to shut down not have peace and Urena. Can they buy enough time though? We will wait and see. Sarah Chan's going for JTFK, and that's a good call with Urena killing off Fury Norman here. Low has lost a mouse already. Urena is going to be down really quickly. JTFK is a focus for DUR. There's a fighting chance here, despite Low knowing exactly where DUR is going for. Maybe you have to ask whether Low has given up too much of a map control here. I'm a Giant unable to block JTFK there. But, oh no, I Am the Giant should have rammed into Centurion, but that doesn't even matter. Focus is on JTFK here. The focus for Low is on the mouse, so they are focusing the mouse again. And the mouse is going to die. No, JTFK is dead. Lewandowski Ego bounces onto the mouse. They're trying their best to shield the mouse. The mouse needs to be shielded at all costs. And Lewandowski Ego is now dead. Now the mouse also dead. DUR is really close into winning this one. Low, despite a good reaction, I think they just given up too much of the map control. Allowed DUR to pincer them. And DUR did really well with that Ice for the mouse. Not have peace, and also another mouse there, I think it's Urena. Bought them more time than what Low's mouse have done. And that is a solid victory for DUR. Congratulations to you guys. So look at that, we have 4 tanks doing 1 2k, Low 3 tanks doing 1 2k. This is a good performance by DUR. I think Low has all the information they have to work, but I think maybe they just lost too many, didn't really make use of the time, and then maybe initially they just lost way too much of a map control, making them a little bit difficult to deal with DUR's pincer movement, and DUR just connect with one another pretty well in this game. We're back on Middleburg. I'm not sure if Low has watched how they play or if they have figured out a counter to that. So DUR currently 1-0 to Low. So match point to both teams right now. DUR, will they make another comeback here and go all the way to the finals? We'll see. But let's see about the results of EA, because this is very important. EA against Cats. Okay, EA lost to Cats, which means EA are out of top 8, I suppose. So Cats won EA 2-0. Now that means the top 8 for Asia tonight will be sealed. I think we can proudly announce the top 8 for tonight and the other 8 for the Challengers tournament. So currently top 8 is Feast, ID, ENT, HLV, DUR, GSM, GV, and Cats. RN, Calm, E4D, EA, Low, Cam1, King, and UWAP will be wrapping up as the teams for the Challengers tournament. We hope to see all of you in the Challengers tournament anyway, because I think the Asia server has the higher chances that all clans will be playing in the Challengers tournament. I think all of them will. I mean, I will have no worries about that. I mean, the Challengers tournament is going to be very exciting to watch, very close. Cam1 can prove all of us wrong. King and I think UI would be the one that would struggle a lot. And Kane would also struggle a lot as well. But maybe they have something. Maybe they will improve a lot in the long break they are going to have later on. We'll see. The North Side Red team are going mostly to see with I'm Jaiko, Aqua-chan, the beans and lights. Oh no, there are a lot of spots already. Good information from I am your Jaiko. Will he be able to get some more spots in? Nope, he is going to give the information of the double crown Vanguard's IS4. Good first shout there. That I think it was important. Capsule say IS4 because I hate IS4. What a reason that was. Aqua-chan in that tree failed tree there to get some spots in. JTFK spotted. Low once again, questionable decision to give up map control and not have keys. I will call you. Not have keys will be going for C and oh dear, Yurigami. In that make it's like, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh dear. Absolutely sorry. I really feel sorry for you. Yorigami went AFK at the worst position possible, and the kills off Victim Slide. If Low wins this one, they deserve to win this one anyway. They are now 6-7 at this point. They now don't have the cap points now. That 8 not getting captured. Oh my goodness me. I am terribly, terribly sorry. Low, they don't deserve that at all. Yorigami having internet issues isn't the best thing you want to see tonight. Although they are out of top 8 anyway, but absolutely this is really tragic. Oh dear. Unado is now getting spotted. I think Low they just need to group up, and I think yeah that is disappointing, but this is not the end of the world for them yet. They still have the game to play. They still can win this one, although they are down by almost 3k hit points. Anything could happen still. What will Low do here? Will they do a big push? Anything can still happen. I'm your Jaiko. Oh, and it absolutely shut down there, which is not good at all. But Low, they have a lot of tanks camping in their spawn. They're still pushing that lineup. They are really giving up the map control here. They're now getting A. That would elicit respawns. Not happy. He's making a big push. Well, is that a push that DUR is looking to go for? DUR might be losing a hit point pool lead here. Not happy needs to go for Lewandowski Ego. Low are trying their best to focus down the tank. Centurion might be the focus for next, but Lewandowski Ego is absolutely getting shut down. Centurion is the next time they want to go for. They have 2 caps, but DUR has hit points and also the cap point advantage here. Urena is looking for Centurion. DUR is having no mercy at all. And there we go. Centurion is going to go down really quickly, but the time is ticking. They are going to lose C as well. They need to kill the tanks. DUR needs the kills. They need to prevent losing I am your Jaiko. I am your Jaiko is really low. Oh, fear not. Oh, Fear is now dead. But also, I am your Jaiko. Oh, he's dead. Nightmares next time they want to go for. I don't know why Low is ignoring C entirely. They want to go for C, and they just need 1 kill. 1 kill away from getting the win, and they got the win. And Low, despite losing Yorigami in an AFK situation, I think the problem is they didn't get C. That would stop DUR from getting caps, and that could potentially put Low back ahead. And I think that is a big mistake there. I mean, they probably lose tanks, but absolutely in this situation when they have 2 caps and they are not really far behind though with DUR in the terms of hit points and also the caps, they should absolutely try and gamble for a C in this situation in the brawl, and that would throw DUR off the balance potentially. But what an absolute game from DUR. That push comes across as a little bit maybe they have calculated the number of tanks they have on the hill and Low how many tanks they have on the hill. I think that was a good call in the end. I think it was a good call. Yorigami, very sorry, very sorry. You don't deserve that. Low, all the best to you in the match for the 3rd place. Hopefully you will do really good there, and DUR are through to the finals. We'll be meeting Cats. So congratulations to DUR. So let's go for Group 1. Group 1, we have GV winning against HLV and Feast against GSM. So once again, GV and Feast derby. The GV are through already, so they're safe. Don't worry. So it's going to be. I think the top 8 is now decided. I don't think we are going to see any more upset and so on. Absolutely, just everyone can relax right now. That's to say, GB and Feast, DUR and G and Cats, leaving us to okay, so that means DUR are officially qualified to the top 8, and I think now we can also use this one, which will head. I think all the clans now in the top 8 are through to the Winter Season Championship. Yes, so it will be so I think now we're seeing GSM, GV and Cats also through. It isn't showing on my leaderboard, but they are through already. So top 8 for you tonight is Feast, IENT, HLV, DUR, GSM, GV and Cats. Congratulations to all of these clans advancing to the Winter Season Championship. Meanwhile, RN, Calm, Evil D, EA, Low, Cam1, Kang and UI are in the Challengers tournament. So really sorry for RN, but they have to absolutely they should be able to beat the clan. They were I think that was NCR. They should be able to beat that. But Low, how much they win there? Low. Low won NCR 2-0. So I have no idea what happened to RN there, apart from maybe they do not have enough players potentially, but it just looks like really fishy there. But anyway, let's not delve into that. But we only have around 9 minutes remaining on the clock. Feast won. That's good for Feast. Oh my goodness me. So I think we have probably come to a conclusion for the Asia server, but I think EU server, you won't come to a conclusion until the very last day. But for any server, I think theoretically we have already come into a conclusion there, and well, it is what it is. And I don't know what more to say about this. Looking at the bracket for tomorrow, we are seeing DUR vs EA. This is the match we are going to be streaming. Feast against GSM, HLV vs Low, and Cats against GV. DUR, hopefully they will win against EA, so that my stream will continue. But Feast against GSM, once again, Feast against GSM. For Fujit, really terribly sorry for him, but we wish Fujit all the best. Let's hope GSM is going to make an upset and win against Feast. HLV against Low and Cats against GB. I think DUR at this point would just meme around probably if they know they're through to the top 8 probably. And I mean all of the clans here, they can absolutely meme around because nothing is at stake at this point. I mean, just don't like what some other clans did, taking a meme strat and then just ram into the enemies and then just not trying to win the game at all. I mean, that is the game. That is not what I condone, and I strongly condemn that as well. The action, I mean, but then also now it's pretty much over. So we're just going to wait and see. And yeah, I think the season. I mean, I'm really happy. For the Asia server, I think both Winter Season Championship and also the Challengers Tournament will be worth watching. Challengers Tournament, I hope all clans will participate. I do not think any of the participants here would drop out and not participate. I hope you guys going to participate. I think that being in the Winter Season, being in the Challengers Tournament, I think that will give them a lot of experience they really need. I really hope they will treasure that. I'm just missing EA for the clan logo, so if anyone from EA can send me the clan logo, that would be brilliant indeed. And I'm just going to say thank you to Capcom for sending me the clan logo. At least I got all the clan logos for top 16, apart from EA, so if EA can send me clan logo, that would be brilliant. And I think the room should be up in around a minute or so. So meanwhile, while we wait, I'm going to change stuff up in the for the overlays. GV is still strong. I mean, no question about that. If they are not in the top 8, then it's a big upset. And they certainly do not deserve not to be in the top 8. Obviously, you just can't blame. You just have to blame MM for that. GV, absolutely no reason why they are not in the top 8. Yeah, I'm pretty sure GB are tryharding in the last few previous queue, but I do not think they have played like exceptionally better. Maybe they're just a little bit off in the first few days, and then just they know what happened in the last, and then they play really well after that. So there we go. The room is up. We have DUR versus Cats. So Cats are going with so we have both teams getting into the room. We are going with Rockfield. So let's brief Rockfield for you. Rockfield is a map that I think there's a lot of medium tanks, I would say. You can give the team a lot of information with certain positions, which I'm going to show you very soon. If you bring the map up like this. This middle position, very important at the start. You will see a lot of vehicles like going into these kind of position at the start. This a little bit defensive, usually do not give you too much information, but these bushes there will give you crucial information onto whether the heavies are going into C or going into A. But apart from that, you will also see either A cap play or C cap play. I think the common consensus is to go for A, just that you're on the higher ground and you have more cover to shoot over to C. While C is also possible, rotation for wave set is going to be hard anyway because it's somewhat of a small map, and this middle area can give the team a lot of information to kind of to overlook where the tanks are rotating. So in my opinion, and then you have these TD spots. We don't see a lot of TDs. We saw TDs before. I think HSOP using Object 268. It works actually. But then TD is also a risky tank tank type to take because it doesn't have a lot of DPM. No, it has a lot of DPM. Some tanks do have a lot of DPM, but it does not have a lot of hit points in general. So I think Wargaming is planning to, according to some rumors, are planning to buff the TD tanks in tier 10 in general, and we will see how strong the TDs will become in the future. And I think as early as we say the I don't know what I'm trying to say. Sorry, I got distracted by a very important email. if I can read this one, because it concerns with my degree. Great. Okay, so we are seeing DUR going with No Happies in the double ice wall alongside UK, Iga Sabiki in the double T110E5 alongside Urena. I am your Giant in the Hori, and we are seeing I am your Jaiko in the Vickers Light as well, and Aqua Chan in T22 medium. Meanwhile, Cats are going for Eyelight in the ice wall alongside Raijin and Peng Puffins. Glock in the T110E5, Yoga and Govinda in the Vickers Light, and double crown bargains by Bok and Coles and Umi. Sayu JP is on the sub sponge, is not going to spectate. Sausage and Sarah and Chan is going to spectate. There we go. Oh, Bok and Coles, good to see you guys again. Duh, yeah. We're happy to see everyone here once again. Cats, South Spawn, Blue Team, Duh, North Side, Red Team, Aqua Chan. Let's head down and see. How it's going to get some spots up. Is he going to spot Cats? No, he's going really defensive here. Yoga and Govinda and Navikas Light's going to get some spots up for them. Spot up Puke and Aqua Chan. He's running away relatively safely. Oh, there we go. Hori. There's a TD for DUR side. Let's see if he's going to work for DUR. But DUR will not have a lot of hit points at the start. They are having... Ooh, that is... Is that blind fire? Glock getting shot. He will be wondering what happened to him, but Ruby and Bok and Coles are now spotted, and A is now getting captured by I Lion. We are seeing Umi now getting shot at, and C is now getting captured by DUR. Once again, DUR does not have the hit point cap advantage. I think DUR are practicing so that if practicing in situations where they do not have a cap point advantage. And so far, a lot of them... Oh no, they are going for B. Very interesting call here, but because B is not supported by DUR's forces totally. Very, very questionable. Oh dear, he is getting punished for getting B here. Cats is punishing them hard. That is why you need support if you want to go with B. And there's just basically no support. Who cares now getting absolutely trapped and now absolutely pinned down there. Cats just pushing that line up, which they're doing it right, doing it nicely here. And Who cares now down to a 2-shot potentially. Peng Puffins is receiving some edgy shells, and Urena also taking a hit. Aqua Chan is taking a hit as well. Meanwhile, you're seeing Cats with the T110E5 and Yoga Govinda holding the spawn there. I don't know here. Cats, their push originally has now been halted. They are not able to regroup and try to shut down the tanks pushing the lineup that far. Totcat. Do we have Totcat? No. But no, it's just Tot is not playing. It's not even there. but it has gone into a stalemate situation. But Cats, with that line very aggressive, I just think that they just need to shed away the hit points of Cats, chip away little by little. The Crown Vargas are not exactly the best positions to hold. Actually, they have the rock, but absolutely if they get a little bit careless, slightly careless, get some shots in, but Aqua-chan and I'm your Jaiko going further into the enemy spawn. Raijin is now spotted. Eyelion is now spotted. The I am your giant still full health but unable to put any shells. Cats playing this really carefully not to get any shots from that TD. But if I were a TD, I'd probably relocate. But anyway, Cats is still waiting for DUR to make a push. DUR trying to surround Cats, but still Hori with Iron Giant still unable to put any shells into Cats. The TD from DUR is not really working as they expect. Oh, Todd Cat only played one match against EA. Hello Todd, how are you doing? We are now heading into 800 point territory, but they're absolutely unable to chip away the hit points of Cats. Actually, they're losing even more hit points. They have a really hard time, I would say. I don't know how they're going to deal with this situation. They probably need to go for a gamble here, whether they are able to take advantage of Cats being isolated. Eyelion is a focus for DUR. And the Eagles is really low, but they killed off Eyelion first. DUR trying their best to hit point push there. They're throwing in everything they could in order to win this game. Oh, that was a good block shell from Urena. Oh, unfortunately, Eagles is dead. Urena puts a good shell into. Oh, that was a good bounce into Glock. Huke is now dead. Cats are very close to winning this one. We are seeing the Vicky's Light and Aqua-chan dealing with Yoga and Gavita with Urena now dead. It's 4 versus 6. This game is going to be Cats, and they're absolutely trying their absolute best in winning this game, but sadly, they have lost way too many hit points at the start, with the Ice Wall being a little bit too audacious in getting B, and the Hori is still not rotating with the team. I don't know why, but obviously if you just push and Cats just go back and stay safe, and the TD should have gone, should have relocated, and the TD is now dead. Yoga and Gavita, oh, not killed by Aqua-chan. Cats will win the first game. But no, once again, are they going to make a comeback after losing the first match? This seems to be the first case. Seems to be the case for DUR all the time. They lost the first match, only for them to win the next two. We've seen that against Calm and also Low, but is it going to be against Cats? We have to find out too, but Cats looks absolutely strong here. They need to stop dropping unnecessary hit points at the start. They really need the hit points for them to make it easy for them to push, even though they tried their absolute best to isolate Cats' tanks and so on. And Cats by no means are defending really nicely there. I think the problem is DUR just need to kind of I mean, DUR just needs to, in my opinion, conserve more hit points, made it easy for them to push. And Cats just need to be careful. I mean, there are some signs that they could absolutely fail. With the lack of, let's say, the defensive line, they're almost is almost able to kind of isolate the Cats' tanks. But Cats, what they've done really well is that they shut down whoever's getting B, push the line up, and re-read into DUR's lineup formation really well. That you have to give them the credit here. Are we going to see Todd Cat playing for Cats now? Yes, Todd Cat. Everyone is looking for Todd Cat to play. He's now going to play. Cats are going with what Todd Cat? Why IS4? Hiya. But the Cat's going with triple. Oh my goodness, taking an E3 by taking a quadruple T175s by Ubi, Pink Puffins, Gok and Raijin, double IS4 by Eyelion and Todd Cat, Yoga Gavita, Vicus like DUR going with double IS4 by North Peace and 2K, Iga Sabiki in the E275 alongside Urena, and I am your Jaiko in the T22 potentially, and we are going to see more lineups happening. I'm your Jaiko, yeah, I got it right. I am your Giant in the Crown Bargain, and then we have the Vicus Light by Aqua-chan. 1-0 to both teams. Still lose to no 1-0 to Cats. DUR needs that win, but Cats, they want to win the finals. I mean, they are now in the top 8 already, but this is going to be a bonus for them anyway. But I am your Jaiko, Aqua-chan. Let's head out to Aqua-chan. We'll get some spots up for Cats, Spot up Yogai Gavina, spot up Pink Puffins, but Yogai Gavina is in the more aggressive position to get the spots up. Now we also see I am your Jaiko now getting spotted. To stop, I have to dismiss that. Sorry about the notification bell. But ooh, Cats rushing C, putting all the tanks in C. DUR not able to connect any shells in so far, not able to reset C as well. B is now going to be captured. DUR, they know that Cats are not going to have any tanks looking at B, looking to reset B. They're going to get A as well, which means DUR will have a cap point lead once again. I am your Jaiko. Ooh, double tapped. Oh, that is what I say, a really dangerous position to work with. Not the 2 shots that I am your Jaiko will be happy to take. DUR is going to run away. They're going to abandon A, and Cats might be looking to retake A. Maybe if A's game captured, if DUR just no, they're just going through. They're just going to look for a push. I think that might be a bad idea for DUR, but they potentially can shut down Pink Puffins, and I think getting A is a bad call now. DUR absolutely knows they have the tank advantage on C. Cat is going for B. That will further give them the information. DUR, they have a really good opportunity to shut down Cat's tanks. Cats are trying to regroup now, and they need to kill off the isolated tanks for Cats here. There are so many isolated tanks for Cats, and DUR are simply unable to pull back the hit point pool deficit. Umi is now dropping down. Ugate's going to put a good shot, good track shot. Not Happy is going to be killed though. Eagers unable to kill Not Have Peace, but Raijin is looking for Not Have Peace. He's dead, and it's going to be 6 versus 6 here, and Umi's now dead. Raijin is going to be the focus for DUR, and Raijin dropping the reactive armor will buy him sufficient time here. Aqua-chan is looking for Raijin, is now dead. DUR is still losing in terms of hit points. They've also lost both A and B. Urena is really low. This is next time they want to go for Pink Puffins. Going to be next focus for DUR. That's a good shot into Pink Puffins. Ahuke is looking for a big shell onto Pink Puffins. Is it a good HE shell? Yes, he uses an HE shell. Kills off Pink Puffins. Now 5 versus 4. DUR looking for a win here. Oh, bounces on the Cat from Aqua-chan. But I am your Jai is now dead. Cat is going to be a focus. Really low here. DUR is basically banking on getting all kills. Cat is now on 1 shot. He's now killed. The Glock is now the next tank they want to focus, but Iki Hibiki is also really low, but he's now dead. I am your Jaiko brawling with Yogai Govinda. Good shell here. I am your Jaiko is now 1 shot, 29 hit points. Can he survive? Oh no, it's a bounce onto Yogai Govinda, and he's now dead with Aqua-chan getting B. But that would not stop Cats from winning this by caps, and that was just, I think, given a really good opportunity for shutting down Cats, but I think Cats just basically A and B are both captured. Unfortunately, DUR are unable to shut down the isolated tanks of Cats. DUR was giving a brilliant opportunity to punish Cats for getting A and B. I think that gives DUR a lot of information to work with. But I think the first problem for DUR is that they rushed too quickly. They should actually absolutely wait for the D22 and Vicky Sled to rotate back to the spawn, and then just rush when Cats are going for both A and B. And that at this point, Cats would be able to, those tanks would be able to be shut down more quickly. DUR just didn't wait long enough, and I think that's why they lost. But other than that, Cats very dangerous play here. Almost cost them the game because, and also they have isolated tanks 1 by 1. DUR didn't have really a big difficulty in shutting down Cats tanks, but DUR simply was once again didn't have enough hit points to deal with the large hit point pool that Cats have with their lineup. So. Hello. Capsule saying Cats will win. I'm not toxic anyway, but really congratulations to Cats winning the final. Yes, I'm the only one that hates IS4. Yes. No, I think you're wrong, Capsule Gaming. No, I don't think everyone loves IS4. Oh, there's a tournament. There we go. Congratulations to Cats, and now let's look at this. So we know DUR lost to Cats 2-0, Cats won 2-0. And Low against EA, the Chinese derby, going to Low winning EA 2-1. And Low will be getting the 3rd place while EA will be getting the 4th place. On the other hand, we are seeing Feast against GV. Feast 2-1 against GV. Wow. I mean, the games probably ended very quickly, and they went into tiebreaker. I mean, we only have. I mean, the claimed games we are seeing on Rockfield are quite long, so. I mean, Feast are winning the group. I think they are they memeing as well against GV. That would be interesting to watch. But HLV against GSM. HLV won GSM 2-0. And GSM will be securing the 4th place, and HLV would be going to be in the top 4 potentially. So let's look at the final leaderboard for you tonight. Sorry, HLV wrong number of clubs assigned. Okay, so you're seeing now EA are not eliminated just yet. Interesting. Yeah, I think I got it wrong here. Now should look correct now. Yep, so we are seeing now Cats and RN. Cats are through to the now we are seeing Cats and RN. Not given the label, but Cats are through to the top 8 because RN are not qualified. And that means we are seeing Feast, ID, ENC, HLV, DUR, GSM, GV, and Cats in the top 8. All of these clans have gained more than 40,000 cups. Meanwhile, RN, Calm, E4D, EA Low, Cam1, King, and UI will be finishing in the 9th to 16th place, looking for the Challengers tournament. It will be exciting as always. I think all the clans here. Have a chance of winning the entire thing. Apart, I think Kang and UI just need to do really, really well in the Challengers tournament. They look like to be some distances away from the other 6 clans here. Cam1 also might be looking for more experience, and yeah. Very interesting stuff indeed, and this has been me, Warren's Helper. As always, make sure you like my stream if you haven't already, and I will update the. I will update. No, I will not update the power rating, but I will have the scores lined up there. Just going to see if the top 8 is actually in line with what we are expecting. So we are seeing Group 1 first. So E4D lost to DCGTB. By how much? They won 2-0. DCGTB won 2 against GSM. So really huge congratulations to DCGTB. They actually tried their best, but it wasn't. It was their it was their inaugural season in the winter season. So nice job to you guys. I hope you guys can take the experience and hopefully you can further improve. HLV against Kang. It's 2-0 for HLV. And next we have ID versus GV. ID lost to GV 2-0. Lions fans here. Oof. And then GSM 2-1 against the DCGTV. And next we have HLV versus GV. Which they have won HLV 2-0. They lost to Feast 1-2. And Feast 2-0 against the GSM, I suppose. Yeah, 2-1 it is. Next we have Feast 2-1 GB and GSM lost to HLV 0-2. And next we have on the group 2 Calm. Yep, so we have ENT out by RI. Yep, they won ENT 2-0. Did ENT even play tonight though? Because if they don't play, then they will lose a lot of cups. But even they don't, it's still fine because they are RN didn't qualify. So that will lose ENT a lot of cups actually. You're coming at the end of the stream, yeah, you're right. Never force, but how are there anyway? RN. There we go. The 2-1 Calm, and then we also have the slow and Cats 2-0 against EA. And we know Cats 2-0 against DUR. And EA lost to Low 2-0 at 1-2. So it should be the final Okay. Okay. Good. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Great. Congratulations to DUR for qualifying to the final stage tomorrow, and congratulations on securing a spot in the Winter Season Championship and finishing second in the group stage tonight.
Thank you.
So how are you guys feeling tonight? Are you guys feeling very happy about being in the Winter Season Championship?
Yeah, we are very happy to remain in the top 8 in Asia.
Right.
But there are few mistakes because of the lack of experience.
I see. I think you guys. It's the first time for you guys as the to be playing in the top 8 in the season championship. So I think that will be very invaluable for you, the experience that it comes.
This was a very good experience for us. Yeah.
That is true though. So what will your expectations be for in the Winter Season Championship then?
This time our goal was to remain in the top 8. So we are going to think the next goal. For example, to the top 3 or top 5, and to grab the prize. But DUR is the very young clan.
Yes.
It's just 3 months old.
True.
Yeah. And there we don't have any clear commander yet.
Right.
So it is very difficult for us to cooperate and focus on the same target.
Yep.
Yeah. So so we think the goal is not to grab the prize, but to improve our personal skill and to talk each other more.
True.
Yeah.
I mean that's a good attitude. I really wish you guys all the best in the Winter Season Championship. So what is your role in DUR anyway? So are you a caller or are you just one of the players that play?
Oh, sorry, I'm not caller. But I am the in this winter season.
Yeah.
And the winning rate is have to do with the seed.
Yeah. True.
So I was called by the DUR to participate in this tournament to rise winning
to
rate.
raise your win rate.
Yeah. But I'm going to join tomorrow or so. Yeah.
I see. So yeah, I wish you guys all the best for you, and I hope to see you.
Yeah, thank you.
Tomorrow, obviously. You guys have a really, you guys have a good day tomorrow. Just relax. There is nothing at stake. So hopefully you enjoy the games for tomorrow, and we'll see you all in the Winter Season Championship next week. So thank you for the interview.
Oh, thank you.
Goodbye. And have a good night. So this is Junkie. I think he have a different name from DUR in the interview. I apologize for that stream to kind of cut out suddenly. But as it stands, I think the interview should be up. Yeah. So once again, I don't know how much was it cut, but yeah, DUR is also Japanese clan. So initially they oh, you're welcome, Junkie. Initially, they do not want to be interviewed because they do not have anyone that could speak really nice, that could speak English fluently. But we have an interviewee which is really fluent in there. I think he's pretty fluent already in the English. So once again, if I miss anything about power rating, ignore the top 8 probability column there. Just it's rubbish. But we are seeing Asia server. The top 8 agrees with the power rating agrees with the top 8. The top 8 of the power rating agrees with the top 8 we are seeing in the Cups leaderboard. So I think the top 8 the top 8 on the Asia server is a decent list of top 8s, and I think all the clans in the top 8 you're seeing right now deserves to be in the top 8. I mean, yeah, there might be boosted by win rate. I mean, they even admitted that, but but DUR has proven us they are beating some really good clans. Like they have beaten Low earlier tonight, Calm earlier tonight, and some situations they are able to beat clans in the top 8. But we'll see how they're going to perform tomorrow and so on. That being said though, this has been me, Wellman's Helper, and I hope you don't mind about the cuts right in the middle, because I was suddenly informed that someone can do interview. But anyway, thank you all for watching. Final welcome. I will see you all tomorrow and tonight in around 6 hours, where I'll be following BPS and